Well, hello. Today we have Jim McGough, and Jim McGough's going to introduce us to this 1958 Buick. 1958 was probably a year when the automobiles had more chrome, more stainless than any year before or after, I don't think. Don't you think so, Jim?
They called him the king of the chrome that year.
Okay. Well, tell us a little about this beautiful car.
Okay. When me and my wife decided we wanted to buy another car, we had always liked the 58 Buick, and at a car club meeting one night, a guy said that a friend of his had an estate that they were trying to close out and sell this car. So I went up to Hatton, North Dakota, and looked at it. It had been sitting in the barn for 23 years, I think it was. The motor was taken apart. Part of it was in the trunk. The windows had been open, and it was full of mice, and all the four tires were flat, but I ended up buying it. And ended up restoring it back to pretty much original. The car is a Century, four-door sedan, and believe it or not, in 1958 they only made 8,000 of them. That was the year that Buick made the change over to hardtops, and so most of for example, the Century hardtops, I think there was 48,000 of them made.
Right, everybody wanted a hardtop.
That's right. And so the sedan was kind of left out, so there's very few of these Century sedans left. I ended up putting everything to the car except taking the body off the frame. I had the motor and transmission out, rebuilt the transmission, resealed the motor, redid a lot of the chrome. All the stainless steel has been redone by myself. I sent the chrome up to Canada, have done, and all the stainless steel, like these pieces here, they were pretty much smashed up, and they had to be I had to reform them and polish them down to where they're at. The interior, I was able to find the interior that Buick had, and had sold to an outfit in Oregon, the right color for the car. So the interior is original dual stock material that was put into the car. The car has 84,000 miles on it when I bought, and it's a 364 engine with 300 horse, which is a pretty good sized motor for a car this size. And it does get up and go, even though it has a Dynaflow transmission in it.
And what kind of mileage do you anticipate?
Well, I've only driven it to the cities once, but I'm going to say it's between 18, 19 miles to gallon.
Okay. Well, for a big car, that's
yep. It's 4,300 pounds for the car.
What color do you call this?
Actually, it was called a red color. I don't remember the exact name, but it wasn't copper tone like you would think. It had a red name to it. But to me, it's a copper tone color.
Right, it's an original color.
The fender mirrors, which were an option, the car had fender mirrors when I got it, but they were all old and from being sitting out, they were all corroded. I found these new old stock ones at a swap meet down the cities.
Yeah, this is the style for 58.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing your car.
All righty.